present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Littleton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us for a second visit to Eastbourne, the popular resort on what's known as the Côte d'Azur of Sussex. Côte meaning coast and azure meaning blue rinse. It was in 1903 that Eastbourne came to the world's attention as the first town to create a municipal bus company running steam-powered coaches. However, the people of Bexhill rioted in fear of such modern technology when the service was extended there last year. Famous names associated with Eastbourne include Douglas Bader, and the town's museum holds some of his personal possessions. These include his last school report, which reads, "In future, Bader really must learn to pull his socks up." The composer Debussy, inspired by the view from his balcony, wrote his orchestral work La Mer at Eastbourne's Grand Hotel. The following year he returned, but being allocated a room without a sea view, wrote his less popular piece, La Tesco's Car Park. Okay, audience, let's see who we've got lined up on the teams for you. Well, talk about 4 top-class original comedians. That'll give you something to take your minds off this for the next hour. As on my left we have Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Jeremy Hardy. And back again and eager as ever to perform on the desk next to me, please welcome our delightful scorer, the ever-delectable Samantha. We start today with an educational round. The use of language is an interesting study, but there are those who don't understand the subtle difference in meanings of apparently similar terms, such as representatives and delegates. Well, representatives means those authorized as deputies in a legislative assembly, whereas delegates is a setting on your washing machine. But today we concern ourselves with the constant changes affecting our mother tongue. So, teams, I'd like you to provide examples of words in English that have acquired new definitions. Jeremy, would you care to start, please?
Five-a-side, to kill a boy band.
Barry.
Pre-Raphaelite, one who leaves before the raffle.
Tim?
Guy Fawkes Night, end of October to early December.
Graham?
Microbe, a tiny little dressing gown.
Vegetarian, bad hunter.
Ramshackle, a male chastity belt.
Piston, someone who is taken advantage of.
Blame, walking with a blimp.
Shingles, what Barry never orders late in the evening.
Buttercup, face down.
Conurbation, what convicts do alone in their cells at night.
Christmas, September to the end of January.
Hunky-dory, a butch fish.
Orthodontists, those very devout dentists with the beards and the hats.
Derelict. Pleasant experience in Ireland.
OK, the teams are going to sing along now with some well-known discs in the game called Pick Up Song. Earlier, Samantha went down to the gramophone library to choose the team's records. While she's there, the kindly old archivist usually asks Samantha to do a few routine maintenance tasks for him, including checking the ancient sound equipment. This week there was cleaning off some rust, replacing record needles, and attending to a stiff knob on his list of tasks. It was quite a long one, so she asked if he didn't mind her sitting on it for a while. What? Oh, I see. Filthy beasts. Back now in DJ mode, Samantha is poised over the turntable and ready to give the selected discs a spin. You should sing along, teams, and continue when at my signal Samantha turns the volume. I'll be awarding points, and points mean prizes. Ooh, you are awful. This week's prize is a refreshing fruit drink that'll make the perfect addition to any packed lunch on school visits to Iraq. It's this bottle of Sunni Delight. OK, we'll start with you, Barry. Would you please accompany Frank Sinatra singing The Lady is a Tramp?
Comes late. She never bothers with people she'd hate. That's why the lady
is a tramp.
Oh.
You now, Graham, would you please accompany Karen Carpenter singing the... Your turn, Tim. Would you please accompany Robbie Williams singing Angels?
I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? Do they know the places where we go when we're grey and old? 'Cause I have been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I lie in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel the love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong.
And finally, Jeremy, would you please accompany Dex's Midnight Runners singing Come On, Eileen?
Radio moved a million hearts in mono. Our mothers playing. Who would blame them? You're grown, so grown up, so grown up, so grown up. Now I must say more than ever. Come on, Eileen. And we can sing just like our father. Come on, Eileen, oh, I swear what he means at this moment. You mean everything. You in that dress, oh my thoughts, I confess.
And you doubted me.
The teams are going to try their hands now at acting in the game called Sound Charades. This is derived from the erstwhile popular TV show called Give Us a Clue, where players mime the titles of well-known books, films or TV shows. So expert was the Grandmaster Lionel Blair that he even managed to score points on an obscure TV documentary called Tales of Thuggery by indicating third word sounds like and calling for assistance from Christopher Biggins. OK, Tim and Jeremy, you're to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And here's the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit.
OK, it's one word.
Yes?
It's definitely a film, and it's probably a book. Well, Chris, we've got 32,000. We keep that, don't we? And the question is rich tea. What do you think?
I'm not sure about A, posh people's drink.
No, that rich tea could be. B, golfer's gold tea peg, possibly. No, I don't think so.
No.
What about D?
D, Tara Palmer Tompkinson.
Yeah, rich tea.
Rich tea.
Yeah.
We're £1 million riding on this.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
£1
probably a
million.
good idea to take a random guess.
Well, what are you going to go for, then?
Well, I think C.
C? OK. Let's see. The end.
One word, eh?
Yeah.
It's harder than you think.
Where have I heard that before?
No, I think you've always heard the opposite, Barry.
I was there, though. Seabiscuit.
Your turn, Barry and Graham. Your title's now being exhibited on the laser display board, and here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Alice doesn't live here anymore. Alice doesn't live here anymore.
Right, it's
a film.
And don't think it's anything else, is it?
It's 5.
6.
5 or 6. Here it goes.
OK, here it comes. I'm looking for Mr. Cooper.
What's he look like?
Oh, very distinctive. He's tall, thin, very pale, long black hair, more than a hint of mascara.
Oh, him!
Yes.
Yeah, no, he's moved.
Oh.
Could it be Henry Cooper doesn't live here anymore?
No, he couldn't.
Oh, you're so close.
Or maybe Alice. Cooper doesn't.
We move on now to a game called Daily Mail Headlines. This is played in tribute to the columnists of that great national newspaper. When it was founded in 1896 by Lord Northcliffe, the Mail's first readers didn't know what to think. These days, thanks to Linda Lee Potter's column, they've no need to even bother. In this round, teams, I'd like one of you to suggest a word, and each succeeding panellist to add one more word, either before or after, in sequence, until I judge that you've built up a typical Daily Mail headline. You can start, Tim, and your word is royal.
Royal butler.
Clumsy royal butler.
Clumsy royal butler spills.
Clumsy royal butler spills beans.
Clumsy royal butler spills beans and...
Clumsy royal butler spills beans and takes...
Clumsy royal butler spills beans and takes it.
Clumsy royal butler spills beans and takes it up.
Clumsy royal butler spills beans and takes it upstairs.
OK, it's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. But first, I noticed from the listener correspondence in tray that we've received a letter from the listener. who this week is a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. She writes, Dear Dale, you must be pretty handy at flower arranging. Can you tell me if it's best to put the self-raising in front of or behind the plain stuff? Many thanks, Mrs. Trellis. OK, on with the game, teams, and this time we'll play Blind Mornington Crescent, an ancient variation requiring immense skill. It follows standard ancient and modern rules, right enough, the key difference being that each player is blindfolded and thus quite unable to see the board. Samantha, apply their blindfolds now, please. This should be quite a spectacle. Tim, will you start?
Googe Street. We can't hear you. We've got blindfolds on.
Cleveland Street.
Who said that?
Could I have a last cigarette?
Wembley.
Oh, that's...
Central.
Oh. Is he allowed to do that, Humph?
What?
Is Hum still here?
Green Park, then.
Birdcage Walk.
Bounds Green.
Oh.
Don't go Wembley.
That was just a blind
Wembley
guess,
Park.
wasn't it?
Wembley Park.
Yeah.
No, Willesden. Willesden. Willesden.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, Willesden. Yes, Willesden. Junction.
Yeah, nice.
He's done it again, Humph. Osterley.
Mornington Crescent.
Yes.
The next round is all about jokes. I'll be looking to Barry Cryer to lead on this one, as he's been a comedian longer than the others. In fact, Barry started out entertaining the troops, but in honesty never enjoyed great success. Perhaps it might have gone better if he'd bothered to learn German. The round is called Complete Jokes. Teams, I'll present you with the first part of a favourite old joke, and I'd like you to try to remember the punchline, OK? The first one's for you, Barry. What's the punchline to this well-known joke, please? What is out of tune, rotten, and goes to sea?
Jane McDonald.
Oh, I wish that was the answer, but it's not. Singbad the Sailor. Graham, do you know how this well-known joke is completed? What do you get if you cross an actress and a glove puppet?
You get Sex and the Sooty.
Very close. The answer is Sooty and Streep. You now, Tim. What question can you never answer yes to?
Are you still enjoying quote-unquote?
Perfect paraphrase, in fact, because the real answer is, are you asleep? Jeremy, here's a joke for you to complete. What goes 99 bonk, 99 bonk, 99 bonk?
Oh, it's got to be a Welshman counting sheep. I'm guessing.
It's a centipede with a wooden leg. Wait a minute, I'm just going to have an enthusiasm injection. Here are some for anyone to have a go at. What goes up and down but never moves?
A yo-yo on a Virgin train.
Or a staircase. What's green and slowly turns red?
Jonathan Porritt. In a blender.
The answer is a cucumber holding its breath. How does this joke go? What do you get if you cross an overweight golfer and a pair of very tight trousers?
An arsehole in one. And I'd like to apologise to all my fellow golfers.
But it's actually the right answer.
Is it?
And in those days you weren't allowed to say arse, so it's just a hole in one. It's music time now with a round called Swanee Kazoo. This is where the teams perform.
That was real enthusiasm.
quite flattered, Hump.
Nothing to do with you, is it? Are you on this one? How's your foot?
Not bad.
Right, good. I had a bad foot once, and my hair was a bit long, and it was in the wind, and it was blowing around, and a man in Barnet High Street stopped in front of me and said, "I know you, don't I?" So I looked coy like you do. Well, Michael Foot. It's music time now with a round called Swanee Kazoo. This is where the teams perform duets combining the soothing lilt of the Swanee whistle with the cheeky chirrup of the kazoo. What once appeared to be a hopeless mismatch is now a combination as natural as love and marriage, or horse and carriage, Brown and Blair, or hate and guts. Musical accompaniment will be provided by Colin Sell at the piano. And listeners may be interested to learn that the piano is far from being Colin's only instrument. As a banjo player, Colin is noted for his unusual picking style. No matter how many times he's told to use a hanky. We'll start with you, Tim and Jeremy. Now, I'd like you to provide a rendition of Big Spender to feature Tim Brooke-Taylor on the Swanee whistle and Jeremy Hardy on the kazoo. You now, Barry and Graham, I'd like you to provide a rendition of Unforgettable to feature Barry Cryer on the kazoo and Graham Garden on the Swanee whistle. Well, I notice it's almost the end of the show, but there's just time to squeeze in a round of Menswear Department Film Club. Samantha has to nip off now. She's doing a fashion makeover on a gentleman friend. Yesterday she says she helped him choose new shoes and was delighted to bend over to tie his laces as he tried a pair with a crepe sole and felt upper. So while she's away, teams, I'd like you please to suggest film titles guaranteed to entertain an audience of Menswear Department staff. Tim, will you start, please?
Lord of the Flies.
Reservoir Togs.
Once Upon a Time in the Vest.
I Know What You Did Last Cummerbund.
It's there if you look for it.
The Fall of the Trousers of Usher.
All Quiet on the Vest and Pants.
Everything you wanted to know about slacks, but were too afraid to ask.
Breakfast at Millet's.
Get shirty.
Bring me the inside leg measurement of Alfredo Garcia.
Strictly ballroom.
Perhaps you could explain that one to me. On second thought.
The day of the trim fits. The cook, the thief, his wife runts and her lover.
School for Sandal.
That's it. We're closed.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the moose of time is blasted by the marksman of eternity, and the manager of the dairy department goes to get a mop, I notice it's the end of the show, so from the team, Samantha, myself, and the fine folk of Eastbourne, it's goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Jeremy Hardy and Tim Brooke Taylor were being given Silly Things to Do by Humphrey Littleton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson, and the producer was John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello, and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us this week on a visit to Manchester. The world's first passenger railway station opened in Manchester's Liverpool Road in 1830 before moving to its current site in 1847. What's funny about that? Today, Manchester Piccadilly hosts cross-country and long-distance intercity services to many national destinations, and every other Saturday it transports thousands of disappointed Manchester United fans back to London. This year, Manchester United unveiled plans to build a new stadium next to Old Trafford, costing £2.6 billion and with a capacity of 100,000. The new stadium has been commended for its ergonomic use of space. For example, the pitch can double as a performance space for concerts, the media hub can double as a high-tech conference space, and the trophy room can double as a broom cupboard. Noel and Liam Gallagher are from the Longsight area of Manchester. Interestingly, the brothers were both exactly £8 when they were born, although in just 12 hours this increased to £149 due to dynamic pricing. In 1904, Charles Rolls and Henry Royce met in Manchester's Midland Hotel. 2 years later, Rolls-Royce was founded. Coincidentally, at a neighbouring table, a similar first meeting was happening between legendary biscuit makers Alfred Jammy and Isambard Dodger. Manchester's Bridgewater Hall, from where we are broadcasting today, is home to a magnificent £1.2 million concert organ, which I'm told boasts an extraordinary 76 stops. To find anything with more stops than that, you'd need to catch the Avanti West Coast train to Macclesfield. Let's meet the teams. On my right, please welcome Gary Delaney and Rory Bremner. And on my left, Pippa Evans and Tony Hawks. And taking her place at the desk next to me to enjoy an evening of scoring, please welcome the ever delightful Samantha. Well, we begin this week with a round that's all about films. Hollywood loves making money, so with a new administration in the White House, producers have rebranded several classic movies to appeal to MAGA voters. Amongst the favourites are All the President's Yes Men, The Man Who Knew Too Little, and To Russia with Love. Even the smallest addition can mean a substantial change to a movie. So, teams, in this round, I'd like you please to suggest films likely to be ruined by the simple addition of a letter R to their titles. Rory, you can start this, please.
Fantastic Breasts and Where to Find Them.
Pippa.
Carry On Cramping.
Gary.
The Lady Varnishes.
And Tony.
Angela's Rashes.
A Fish Called Rwanda.
This is an Australian franchise. Rosemary's Barbie.
Pirates of the Caribbean. R.
Watership Drown. Sorry.
Fly Me to the Moron.
Time now for a musical round, as I ask the teams to sing one song to the tune of another. Providing piano accompaniment, we have Colin Sell. Incidentally, admirers of heavy rock might be interested to know that Colin has spent the last 18 months playing keyboards in the darkness. What a relief it must be to have those cataracts finally fixed. Okay, we'll start with you. Rory Bremner, I'd like you to sing the words of Common People by Pulp to the tune of George Formby's When I'm Cleaning Windows.
Now she came from Greece, she had a thirst for knowledge. She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College. That's where I caught her eye. She told me that her dad was loaded. I said, in that case I'll have a rum and Coca-Cola. She said fine, and then in 30 seconds time she said, I wanna live like common people. I wanna do whatever common people do. Wanna sleep with common people. I wanna sleep with common people like you. Well, what else could I do? I said, I'll see what I can do. I took her to a supermarket, didn't I, mother? But I had to start it somewhere, so it started there. I said, pretend you got no money. She just laughed and said, oh, you are so funny. Turned out nice again.
You now, Gary Delaney, I'd like you to sing the words of Brown Girl in the Ring by Boney M to the tune of Lou Reed's Perfect Day.
Brown girl in the ring. Tra-la-la-la-la. There's a brown girl in the ring. Tra-la-la. Brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. She looks like a sugar in a plum, plum, plum. Show me your motion, tra-la-la-la-la. Come on, show me your motion, tra-la-la-la-la-la. She looks like a sugar in a plum, plum, plum.
Gary Delaney. Finally, Bridgewater Hall gets someone who can actually sing. Your turn now, Tony Hawks. I'd like you to sing the words of Guess by Charlie XCX to the tune of Underneath the Arches by Flanagan and Allen.
You wanna guess the color of my underwear? You wanna know what I got going on down there? Is it pretty in pink, or is it all see-through? Is it showing off my brand new lower back tattoo? Wanna put them in your mouth, pull them all down south. You wanna turn this shit out. That's what I'm talking about. Try it, bite it, lick it. Spit it, pull it to the side and get all up in it.
And finally, Pippa Evans, I'd like you to sing the words of the Hokey Cokey to the tune of Without You by Mariah Carey and Harry Nilsson and others.
You put your left arm in, you put your left arm out, in out, shake it all about. You do the hokey cokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about. You put your right arm in, you put your right arm out, in out, shake it all about. You do the hokey cokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about. Oh, the hokey cokey. Oh, the hokey cokey.
Is that it then? Well, this next round is called I Hear with My Little Ear, and as you may have guessed, it's a radio version of the children's playground favourite, 5-card stud. Right, the teams will hear a series of sounds and it'll be their job to correctly guess what it is they're hearing and begin their answer with the words, I hear with my little ear. So here we go with the first sound, please, Ronson.
Who's Ronson?
Well, he's our sound effects engineer.
Oh, is he the big guy who used to work at Broadcasting House?
No, you're thinking of Mike. Ronson's a little lighter. The first sound effects, please. Rory.
Is it a kettle?
It is a kettle, but unfortunately I didn't hear with my little ear you saying I hear with my little ear, so I'm afraid I can't allow any points. Next sound, please, Ronson. Gary.
I hear with my little ear sellotape.
Well done, Gary, for being the first player to remember to say I hear with my little ear.
1 point for me.
No, because it was actually masking tape. Next sound, please. Yeah, Rory.
I hear with my little ear a lawnmower.
No, it's not. It's not a lawnmower. It is, in fact, Colin arriving in his car this afternoon. So, on we go. Next sound, please. Rory.
I hear with my little ear a bush.
Well, obviously, yes, but for the point, I need to know who exactly is in the bush.
Okay, can I hear it again?
Yeah.
Is it Russell?
Yes, it is Russell. Yes. Well done, Pippa. And I'm sure I'm sure you did hear that with your little ear, so I'll take that as read. Well done, Pippa. How about this one? Gary?
I hear with my little ear, is it a jaguar?
No, it's a leopard. Next one.
I hear with my little ear a jaguar.
Yes, that is a jaguar, correct. Well done again, Pippa. Really putting the rest of them to shame, aren't you? Well done. How about this one?
I hear with my little ear a harp being played. Jack? I said I hear with my little ear the sound of a harp being played.
Sorry, I was miles away.
Jack, just before you go on, I should have had a wee before I came. I need to go. Can I nip out?
No, you can't. You should be professional.
Right.
Here's another sound effect. Anyone? No? Let's play it again, shall we? Any guesses? Tony, something you want to say?
Yeah, I really need a wee, Jack. Come on.
I'm sorry, you can't go. Just tie a knot in it. I can tell you that it's actually a mountain spring trickling down a rocky hillside. Trickle, trickle, trickle. Nah. Right, let's see what we've got for you next. Gary.
I hear with my little ear a lion roaring.
No. The correct answer is the start of any film made by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. What happened there? What happened there, Ronson?
No, that was me. Sorry, Jack.
Oh. Tony. Yes, please, Ronson.
I hear with my little ear the start of any film made by J. Arthur Rank.
Nice try, Pippa. So close. It's actually the gong that tells us it's the end of the game. Well, this next game is all about words. The words we use for place names are fascinating. In France, there's a town called Condom. In Arizona, there's a town called Y. There's even a town in Australia called Bald Knob. Coincidentally, there's a Bald Knob in the UK, located just outside Ashworth in Kent. He used to present MasterChef. Okay, the teams will now take it in turns to improvise some written correspondence with two players providing one word each at a time. And the subject of your correspondence today will be an issue of concern to the good people of Manchester. So, audience, can I have suggestions, please, of any causes of complaint that have been troubling the local community? A problem... I heard Northern Trains. Is it Northern Trains? Correct, okay. And so who would be responsible for Northern Trains? Is it just the CEO of Northern Trains? Probably no one. Evidently. And what is your name, sir? Rob. Okay. Would you like a job writing? So, I'd like you to start composing a letter of complaint from Rob to the CEO of Northern Trains, and that's from Rory and Gary, and then Pippa and Tony will come up with a reply. So off you go, please, Rory and Gary.
Dear
no one,
I
am
writing
with
a
pen
to
make
a
furious
complaint.
Your
service
is
crap.
Frequently,
I
am
standing
crying
on
the
station
here,
waiting
for
a
train. I'm going to say in my defence, I was acting out the drama of waiting for a train. Why
On
earth
are
you
in
business?
if
You
do
not
improve
I
will
get
my
gun
and
motivate
your
staff.
yours
Apologetically,
Rob.
Dear,
Rob.
what?
A attitude.
Bitch,
Should
you
ever
write
to
me
like
that
again
I'll
come
round
your
house
and
get
pissed.
trains
Aren't
about
moving
their
about
living.
Rob
You
threatened
me
with
gun
that
is
against
my
principles.
so
I'm
replying
thus.
sorry. Lots
Of
love,
Mr.
CEO.
The next game is a musical one entitled Song Stoppers. In this round, panellists from each team will take it in turn to sing the opening line to a series of well-known songs. It's the job of their teammate to answer each opening line in a manner likely to end the song altogether. At the piano, we have Colin Sell. Incidentally, Colin once wrote to the great Sir Simon Rattle, offering him a complimentary seat in the dress circle at one of Colin's theatre recitals. Sir Simon was kind enough to reply, saying that he'd actually prefer to be in a box, ideally velvet lined with brass handles. Okay, you can go first. Rory and Gary, can we have your medley of first lines, please?
Hello, is there anybody in there?
Yep, I'd give it 5 minutes if I were you. If I were to say to you, can you keep a secret? Would you know just what to do or where to keep it?
I'd probably take it to Mar-a-Lago.
Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way!
We apologise for some of the language in our coverage of Crofts.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string.
I'm putting 25% tariffs on all of those. I am the god of hellfire, and I give you...
Teslas?
Your turn now, Pippa and Tony. Can we have your first line medleys, please?
I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing.
Halifax. When are you gonna come down?
As soon as I find the box with the Christmas lights.
It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity.
Captain, your microphone's still on.
Time goes by so slowly. Time goes by so slowly. Time goes by so slowly.
And frankly, this isn't helping. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it.
Put it away, Tony. The sun'll come out tomorrow.
You've not been to Manchester before, have you?
Well, it's very nearly the end of the show. But to honour Manchester as the home of the vegetarian movement in the UK, there is just time to fit in a quick round of Vegetarian Film Club. Incidentally, green-fingered Samantha has her own vegetable garden where each year she cultivates okra from seed with the aid of a gentleman gardener friend. After watching him prick out in the greenhouse, she usually joins him in the raised bed, where after a preparatory fork she plants her lady's fingers in every hole. And our thanks go to Dame Joan Bakewell for that one. Anyway, in this round, teams, I'd like you please to suggest the titles of films likely to be enjoyed by an audience of vegetarians. Rory, you can start.
The Texas Chainsaw Brassica.
Pippa.
The lamb shank rejection.
Gary.
Children of the Corn.
And Tony.
The Last Temptation of Christ, that bacon looks good.
Monty Python and the Holy Kale.
12 Hungry Men.
Meat free in St. Louis.
Debbie does salad.
Lentil.
Whatever happened to baby carrots?
The Man in the Iron Deficient Mask.
Mrs. Sproutfire.
Rear Wind. Oh!
Tofu Panda.
Meet the Fockers.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the turkey twizzlers of time are fed to the pensioners of posterity, while the trans fats of fate slowly clog the arteries of eternity, I notice it's the end of the show. So from the teams, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Manchester, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Gary Delaney, Tony Hawks, Pippa Evans and Rory Bremner were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Littleton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us for a second visit to Royal Tunbridge Wells in the fine county of Kent. I'm just thinking with horror, I very nearly read that wrong.
It was close.
It was not until 1909 that the town gained the right to call itself Royal Tunbridge Wells, when Edward VII granted his patronage after a visit to the spa here. The visit was a revelation for him, as he was normally a Tesco shopper. On the outskirts of the town are the interesting sandstone formations known as Toad Rock and High Rocks, which are used to train mountaineers. A young Ranulph Fiennes came here to practice and went on to make his first attempt on Annapurna, while her husband was working nights. Just a few miles out of town is found the home of Rudyard Kipling at Burwash. Kipling's If is one of the country's most popular poems. It's the one that starts, "If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs, then why not treat yourself to one of my exceedingly good cakes?" Other famous names associated with Tunbridge Wells include William Makepeace Thackeray and Oswald Let's Start a War Mosley. It was while living here that Thackeray wrote and published Vanity Fair, and then later Woman's Own, and Motorcycle Monthly. Let's meet the teams. They're four comedians whose jokes I can't get enough of. In fact, I hardly get any of them at all. On my left, Graham Garden and Barry Cryer. And on my right, Tim Brooke Taylor and Jack Dee. And making herself comfortable as she settles down on my left hand, please welcome our delightful scorer, the lovely Samantha. Okay, we begin with an educational round this week. The English language is a rich and varied tongue, but there are those who are ignorant of the subtleties of difference in meaning between apparently similar terms, such as aurora borealis and northern lights. Well, aurora borealis means the luminescent phenomenon that appears in skies in the Arctic polar region, whereas northern lights is a brand of fags. However, words are constantly changing their meanings, so I'd like the teams to share any new definitions they may have spotted recently. Jack, would you care to start, please?
Childhood, very young gangster.
Tim?
Horticulturalist, Brian Sewell.
Barry?
Haphazard. Mind that hap.
Health and safety.
Yeah. Graham?
Deliberate. To imprison.
Heathrow, brief description of what a baggage handler does.
Orchid, the son of a Brummie.
Livery. Rather like liver.
Coincidental. Having matching teeth.
Luton Airport, slightly more detailed description of what a baggage handler does.
Donation, where Homer Simpson is king. Damnation, Holland. Lamination, New Zealand.
Extort. Having left school.
Abatement. Downstairs, storage area used by man with sinus trouble.
Harpist, fairly drunk.
Teutonic. What you order with 2 gin.
Shoehorn, a fetish.
Wristwatch. All-night vigil in a very strict monastery. Disdain. Being rude to someone from Denmark.
OK, the teams are going to sing along to some well-known discs now in the round called Pick-Up Song. DJ Samantha has completed her customary research down in the gramophone archive. As the kindly old archivists can't get out very much these days, Samantha sells them light snacks and confectionery. Initially, they were shocked by her prices, so she now offers selective discounts. There's been nothing off Mars bars, but they were delighted to see Samantha's Snickers come down at a price they can afford. She's back at the turntable and ready to give the chosen discs a spin. You should sing along, teams, until at my signal, Samantha turns the volume down. If on its return you're within a gnat's crotchet of the original, I'll be awarding points, and points mean prizes. What do you think of it so far? I agree, but who are we among so many? This week's prize will delight every keen horticulturalist who wants to make their garden look bigger. It's this lovely magnifying glass. Barry, you can start, and I'd like you to accompany Eddie Cochran singing Come On Everybody.
Well, I've been doing my homework all the week long, and now the house is empty and the folks are gone. Ooh! Come on, everybody! Dum da dum da dum da dum da dum 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 dum. Dum da dum da dum da dum da dum 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 dum. Oh well, my baby's number 1, but I'm gonna dance at 3 or 4. And the house will be shaking from my bare feet slapping on the floor.
That was as much your fault as Barry's.
Exactly.
Your turn now, Jack.
You stay out of it, audience.
Your turn now, Jack. Will you accompany Barry Manilow singing I Can't Smile Without You?
Can't smile without you. I can't laugh and I can't sing. I'm finding it hard to do anything. You see, I feel sad when you're sad. I feel glad when you're glad. If only you knew what I'm going through. I just can't smile without you. I just can't smile.
That was the Rex Harrison technique. You now, Graham, I'd like you please to accompany Scissor Sisters singing Take Your Mama Out.
When you grow up, living like a good boy oughta, and your mama takes a shine to her best son. Something different, all the girls that seem to like you, 'cause you're handsome, like to talk, and a whole lot of fun. But now your girl's gone a missing and your house has got an empty bed. Folks wonder about the wedding, they won't listen to a word you said. I'm gonna take your mama out all night, yeah, show her what it's all about. Get her jacked up on some cheap champagne.
It's a little-known fact that Graham's son John plays keyboards for Scissor Sisters.
Yeah. Yep.
It's true. And very good he is too.
Yeah.
My father worked with Eddie Cochran.
I am Barry Manilow.
Finally, Tim, will you please accompany Tiny Tim singing Tiptoe Through the Tulip?
Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Oh, tiptoe from the garden, by the garden of the willow tree, and tiptoe through the tulips with me. These flowers will stray, we'll keep the showers away, and if I kiss
We can let go now, Jack.
OK, the teams are going to treat us to a spot of acting next in the game called Sound Charades. This is based on the erstwhile TV favourite Give Us a Clue, in which players mime titles of songs, books and films. The undisputed master of the game was Lionel Blair, whose TV career has sadly waned of late. He did, however, recently audition for I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Lionel's challenge was to sail a raft across a river with a small crew. But sadly, the raft hit a rock and sank, and what a look of horror there was on Ant's face when Lionel went down with both hands on deck. OK. Tim and Jack, you're to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. For listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
Pop idol. Pop idol.
Right, you're guessing this one, Barry and Graham. Off you go, Tim and Jack.
It's 2 words, and it's a television programme, and it goes like this. Look, I've brought you a present, Jack.
Oh, thank you. That's wonderful. This is so strong.
Isn't it? Yeah, he's got the muscles, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. And the pipe in his mouth.
Isn't that sweet, the little pipe?
Yeah.
What's in the can, Tim?
That's spinach. You just mix it with a bit of olive oil, that's all it needs, yes.
That's so lovely. I'm really, really pleased with that. Thank you.
You're crying, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Never seen you smile before, or is it wind?
I'll keep it. It's just you, Tim.
Anyway.
I'll keep. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Is it being in a can important?
No.
No, but it's strength and spinach and...
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's quite a small gift, is it?
Yes.
Like a doll.
Very, very like that.
Yeah, like a Popeye doll.
Right, your turn, Barry and Graham. Your title's now being exhibited on the laser display board, and here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Scarface. Scarface.
It's one word.
Yep.
Film.
Good evening. I believe you are the #1 world expert on woolly neckwear.
Yes, I am.
Scarface.
It's now time for the round called A Day in the Life, in which the teams are going to delve into the lives of well-known personalities. Barry Cryer will obviously be at an advantage here, as he's often pictured at some celebrity party or other in those showbiz gossip magazines. I've lost count of the times we've seen photos of him plastered across their pages.
Hit me again.
Teams have brought along 2 genuine lifestyle articles detailing the daily routine of famous people from past and present. However, certain sections have been removed, and I'd like you to suggest how the missing extracts may have read. We had intended our first case study to be Mark Thatcher, but we can't discuss him for legal reasons, as he faces prosecution in Equatorial Guinea under the strict anti-smug git laws. OK, we'll start with you, Barry and Graham. For you, I have the words of none other than 17th century diarist Samuel Pepys. Can you guess the missing sections for me, please? To my lords this morning, but my lord not being up, I went out to Charing Cross to see Major General Harrison hanged, drawn and...
served with an antisocial behaviour order.
Quartered, of course. He was looking as cheerfully as any man could do, considering...
Jim Davidson was doing the warm-up.
his condition. He was presently cut down, and his head and his heart...
sold to Fray Bentos.
shown to the people. Finding myself beginning to be troubled with wind, as I used to be, and with pain in making water, I took a couple of...
trips on Nemesis at Alton Towers. But it didn't shift a thing.
pills that I had by me of Mr. Batesby, the apothecary. My pain continued on me mightily, and I could break no wind, nor have any...
fun setting light to it.
stool after my physic had done working. I took a coach and horse to the apothecary, but he was not at home. And so home again. Bloody interesting diary. And whether the coach did me good or no, I know not. But having a good fire in my chamber, I begun to...
put on a deafening display.
Well, to be more explicit, break 6 or 7 small and great farts. No medium-sized. After supper, to have my head combed by our maid Deb, which occasioned the greatest sorrow to me that ever I knew in this world, for my wife, coming up suddenly, did find...
me at my desk making an entry.
Me embracing the girl. Indeed, I was with my hand under her...
radar.
skirts. My wife was struck mute and...
then spoke for about 40 or 50 minutes.
or more concisely, grew angry. I stayed up till the bellman came by with his bell just under my window, as I was...
in need of a bell.
writing of this very line. I then went to bed.
The end.
OK, your turn now, Tim and Jack, and for you I have the words of Paul Daniels. Can you guess the missing sections in this piece? Debbie and I are early birds. In the summer, we're up early, knocking...
or just having breakfast.
A few balls about on the tennis court. I get about 25 requests a day to
Do the anatomically impossible.
Do things.
Oh.
I do enjoy photography, and I like cars. I've got a Bentley, a Mazda RX-7, a Ferrari, and a...
Very small Willie.
otherwise known as a Sinclair C5. I'm a WYSIWYG. Know what that is? WYSIWYG? What you see is...
a wig.
What you get. I'm from the north, and that tends to give you an accent that's better for...
claiming benefit.
comedy. And when I work on stage, I actually take my voice up a notch so that...
dogs can hate me as well.
It cuts through harder. Out of the TV comedians, I like Ben Elton, Halen Pace, and...
Barry Cryer.
Jack D. Debbie has made my life very easy and smooth, and she enjoys looking after me because she knows...
what's in my will.
How very hard I work. Our relationship is everything that is indefinable. Chemistry...
geography and domestic science.
Friendship, good living together. And it also works because I'm very...
heavily tranquilized most of the time.
Funny. Guys don't like saying anything romantic to the wife, but the other night in the middle of a TV program, I turned round to Debbie and said...
Come on, love, get him out for the rabbit.
I wish we weren't married, because then I'd ask you all over again. Our love life is fantastic. It's 3 times a night for me. I've got no problems in that department. I'm very happy. I just wish Debbie could...
be there as well.
Keep up with me.
Keep up with me.
Yeah, one of them's got to. Once I got upstairs and Debbie was lying stark naked on the bed. She was wearing the sort of sleeping blindfold you get on long-haul flights. Printed on it was "Do not disturb." But further down her body, she had a sign that said...
do not remove blindfold.
Disturb. Actually, I notice it's very nearly the end of the show, but there's just time to fit in a round of Accident and Emergency Film Club. Samantha has to nip out now as she's meeting her new gentleman friend at the local hospital where he's an anaesthetist. He's promised to introduce her to some of his patients, and later on, Samantha is hoping he'll let her help him knock one out. So, teams, while she's away enjoying that, I'd like at least to suggest movie titles that might appeal to an audience drawn from the hospital casualty department. You can start this one, Jack.
Blair Witch Hazel Project.
A&E, Which Way But Loose.
Fatal Traction.
Lord of the Syringe.
Diarrhea of Bridget Jones.
4 swellings and a funeral.
Ingrid Bergman is anesthesia.
Crutch Cassidy and the One Chance Skid.
Rash. Because it's a bit like mash, do you see? You're not going to like gash or bash in that case.
Pretty shitty prang bang.
Rash.
There's amputations and dislocations.
What film is
What
that?
film is that?
Congratulations, it was a TV movie that Cliff made.
That'd be like the movie version of the Chronicles of Narnino, Nino, Nino.
Around the ward in 80 days.
Bring me the rest of Alfredo Garcia.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show, and indeed this series. However, we know there are a number of loyal listeners who tune into repeats of the show over on BBC 7, and we'd like to say personal thanks to all of them. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, from the team, Samantha, myself, and the good folk of Tunbridge Wells, it's goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Timbrook Taylor and Jack Dee were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Littleton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Littleton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us this week in the New Theatre, Oxford, the city of dreaming spires. As the name implies, Oxford was once well known for rearing oxen. According to Delia Smith's History of English Foods, the meat of a certain part of the ox was considered a delicacy that could provide a nutritious family meal, if it was well hung. During Tudor times, the Protestant bishops Latimer and Ridley were burnt alive here in 1555, followed by Archbishop Cranmer the following summer. After an investigation, it was discovered that the General Synod Events Committee had bought a 40 barbecue. In the early 1700s, Edmund Halley came to Oxford, where he calculated that a huge comet would appear in 1987. And sure enough, in August that year, exactly as predicted, one opened next to B&Q. In the 1880s, Oxford's first horse-drawn trams were introduced, operating along the Banbury Road. In 1910, these old slow conveyances were converted by Morris Motors to run on electricity. It was amazing how they speeded up when the horses had 240 volts. Tim Henman was born nearby, and as a young... Triumph of optimism over... Tim Henman was born nearby and as a young lad developed his tennis skills by playing alone against the side of his parents' house. One recalls his first tournament when he got all the way through to the semi-finals, only to be beaten in straight sets by a garage door. But it's all too easy to mock those who, despite their best efforts, seem constantly to fail. Let's meet the teams. They are on my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And on my right, Tim Brooke Taylor and Harry Hill. And please welcome a lady who's been my right hand for many years now and who gives us all a lift. It's the delightful Samantha. Okay, let's get underway with a look at the English language, as it's important to understand the subtleties of meaning of certain words. For example, there are many who don't fully appreciate the difference between the terms perpetrate and commit. Well, perpetrate means to perform or to be responsible for an act of criminal intent or deception, whereas commit was the frog on the Muppet Show. But the meanings of words are constantly shifting, and I'd like the teams to share with us any new definitions they may have spotted recently. Barry, would you care to start, please?
Asbestos, Greek antisocial behaviour order.
Tim.
Philander, the Duke of Edinburgh and the Queen.
Graham.
Semolina, a system of signalling with puddings.
Harry.
Pistachio, the facial hair you might find on the top lip of an alcoholic.
Delegate, Jewish scandal.
Systematic, a robot nun.
Stymie, a Jewish pig.
Boomerang, show displeasure to a dessert.
Scurrilous, a mouse with no legs.
Aerobic, chocolate biro.
Shrewd, a rude shrew.
Baltimore, asking for seconds in an Indian restaurant.
Shrink, an ice skating shrew.
Increment, bad Japanese weather.
Chinchilla, air-conditioned beard.
Shrub, an over-friendly shrew.
Okay, stretching.
Honolulu, to give an MBE to a Scottish singer.
It's music time now with one song to the tune of another. And this will be a rare treat for music lovers everywhere. There's no radio games like this one. Wait a minute, I'll read that again. A rare treat for music lovers. Everywhere there's no radio. Games like this one require a certain special kind of talent. To swap the words of one song with those of another takes the ability to ignore all the conventional rules of musical composition, harmony and melody. Fortunately, we have a world-class expert in the shape of Colin Sell. Actually, listeners may be interested to learn that Colin spent many years working with Johnny Cash. Somebody had to empty those condom machines. Okay, Tim, we'll start with you. Will you please sing the words of My Ding-a-Ling by Chuck Berry to the tune of When I Was a Lad from Gilbert and Sullivan's HMS Pinafore?
When I was a little bitty boy, my grandfather bought me a cute little toy. Silver bells hanging on a string. She told me it was my ding-a-ling-ling.
She told me it was his ding-a-ling-a-ling.
My ding-a-ling-ling, my ding-a-ling-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling-ling.
His ding-a-ling-ling, his ding-a-ling. He wants you to play with his ding-a-ling.
And then Mama took me to grammar school. I stopped off in the vestibule. Every time that bell would ring, they'd catch me playing with my ding-a-ling.
They'd catch him playing with his ding-a-ling.
My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
His ding-a-ling, his ding-a-ling. He wants you to play with his ding-a-ling.
OK, you now, Graham, would you sing the words of Bicycle Race by Queen to the tune of Bob Dylan's Blowin' in the Wind?
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. You say black, I say white. You say bark, I say bye.
That brought a lump to the eye and a tear to the throat. And finally, Harry, would you sing the words of Old MacDonald Had a Farm to the tune of the Eagles' song, Hotel California?
I'll give it a go. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O. Chick chick here and a chick chick there. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick chick. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm, and on this farm he had some ducks, E-E-I-O, with a quack quack here and a quack quack there, a quack quack.
OK, the teams are going to play a good old-fashioned board game now. Personally, my favourite as a child was Monopoly. What more innocent fun could there be than to enjoy a silly fantasy world in which it's possible to buy up railway, gas and electricity companies for a song, with a view to massively overcharging the unsuspecting customer. The game is an exciting new medical version of the popular Scrabble board game, and Samantha is passing around the boards and letters for the teams now. Hurry up. OK, Harry, would you care to start?
Yes. I've got a load of blanks and... it's OK, I've got IVF. I've got IVF.
There's a pi, P-I. Add an E and an L and S. Oh, that means I've got piles. Oh, that's not good.
Well, I can use that P to make biceps. Or biceps. No, that's not how you spell it. Bypass, I can do. Bypass. Takes me onto a triple word sky. I got triple bypass there.
You could have used that P for analysis, you know.
I could.
I've got pharmacy. Oh, no, there's no F in pharmacy.
I've got no L's, no K's, no T's. Basically, I'm inconsonant.
Oh dear, with this triage system, I don't think I can go for about a week.
What have I got? Oh, I've got MRSA. I can't make anything of that. No. I'm just going to move these vowels. I've got care. Oh, no, I've got an L there. I can make that clear.
This is all being taped, you know. What a waste of perfectly good magnetism. I can't help but notice that the science fiction revival is all the rage these days. Actually, serious research scientists constantly grapple to achieve time travel. They should come and sit where I'm sitting. That'd take them back 4 or 5 decades for a start. In the next game, the teams are going to assume the roles of actors to reprise some famous two-handers from film and stage. However, one of the parts has been cast as an alien. Okay, the first scene is from the start of Brief Encounter, and it's to feature Tim as Doctor Who in the Trevor Howard role, and Harry as a Dalek in the Celia Johnson role. Away you go.
Can I help you?
Oh, no, please. It's only something in my eye.
Please let me look. I happen to be the doctor.
That's very kind of you.
Look, turn round to the light, please. Now look up. Now look down. Keep still. I see it. There.
Oh, what a relief. It was agonizing.
It looks like a bit of grit.
It was when the express went through. Thank you very much indeed. How lucky you happen to be here.
Anybody could have done it.
Never mind, you did, and I'm most grateful.
There's my train. I must go. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Your turn now, Barry and Graham. You'll be performing a scene from The Importance of Being Earnest, featuring Barry as Obi-Wan Kenobi, playing Jack Worthing, and Graham as Darth Vader, playing the part of Lady Bracknell.
I have lost both my parents.
Both. That seems like carelessness. Who was your father?
I'm afraid I don't really know. The fact is, Lady Bracknell, I said I had lost my parents. It would be nearer the truth to say that my parents seem to have lost me. I was found.
Found?
The late Mr. Thomas Cardew, an old gentleman of a very charitable and kindly disposition, found me and gave me the name of Worthing, because he happened to have a first-class ticket for Worthing in his pocket at the time.
Where did the charitable gentleman who had a first-class ticket for this seaside resort find you?
In a handbag.
A hand.
Yes, Lady Bracknell.
Guard, seize him.
An ordinary handbag, in fact.
In what locality did this Mr. James or Thomas Cardew come across this ordinary handbag?
In the cloakroom at Victoria Station. The Brighton line.
The line is immaterial, Mr. Worthing, I confess. Jack, I am your father.
Our next round takes us overseas to see what we can adapt from Britain to suit our European neighbours. Personally, I'm fascinated by European culture. For example, in the French language, they have a word rien, which means nothing. And yet, as the Prime Minister discovered recently, the French have more than 20 different ways to say both up and yours. OK, teams, in an effort to restore our crumbling political and economic links, I'd like you please to help solve the terrible European nursery rhyme shortage by adapting some to suit our neighbours, or indeed for any other deserving nations farther afield. Would you please start, Barry?
From the Republic of Ireland, Harry. Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Said Simple Simon to the pieman, "What have you got there?" "Pies."
Graham.
Veiny Vidi Vinky runs through the town. Upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown, rapping at the window, crying through the lock, "Are the children all in their own beds? For this is not Neverland, you know."
This is very popular in Spain. You shall have a fishy on a little dishy. You shall have a fishy when the Spanish trawlermen get back from Cornwall.
Ole!
Harry.
India, this is for. Okay. Half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. Who ordered the treacle biryani?
Three blind mice, see how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife, who cut off their tails with a carving knife. Et voila, French provincial cuisine.
Here's one for the UK. Lavender's blue diddle diddle, lavender's green. When I am king diddle diddle, you will be the Duchess of Cornwall.
One from down under. 1, 2, kangaroo. 3, 4, there's some more. Kangaroo. 5, 6, kangaroo. 7, 8, kangaroo. 9, 10, a big fat kangaroo.
The teams are going to take us back to a golden age of letter writing now. Letter writing these days has all but died out with the advent of email and mobile phones, but I have to say I find this technology a little baffling. Only this week my mobile phone company tried to get me to download the Crazy Frog. Who the hell wants Jack Chirac in a crash helmet with no trousers? OK, in an attempt to reverse this trend, each team will take turns to improvise letters between two famous people. Team A start by improvising a letter one word each at a time. When they've signed off, Team B should compose the reply. We'll examine the lost correspondence between God and Noah. You can start us off, please, Barry and Graham.
Dear
Noah,
I
am
writing
as
I
find
that
you
have
an
unusual
ark
that
lies
near
your
home.
Why
You
have
got
an
ark
is
beyond
me.
And
I
will
demand
that
you
remove
it.
immediately.
Otherwise,
I
shall
be
forced
to
take
action
with
regard
to
the
planning
of
this
aforesaid
arc.
Furthermore,
Here
lies
the
remnants
of
my
weather
forecast.
Rain
falling
for
3
or
4
40
nights,
and
then
floods
will
engulf
you
and
quite
rightly
too.
Yours
Celestially,
God.
Dear God. The flood to engulf us. I have managed to amass a number of animals. Namely, two of each animal, which I list now. Aardvark. And ants. And anteaters. And bees. And cuckoos. And ducks. And elephants. And so we continue down this path of self-pity. Lots of love, Noah.
Well, it's very nearly the end of another show, but it's just time to squeeze in a round of Babies and Toddlers Songbook. Now, Barry Cryer may be at something of an advantage here, as he currently has his little grandson staying with him. Every morning, he's been strapping him into his buggy and wheeling him down to the park where he likes to chase the ducks. The poor fellow says he's exhausted, pushing Barry around all day. So, teams, suggestions of song titles, please, with the aim of delighting an audience of babies and toddlers. Graham, will you start, please?
It's my potty, and I'll cry if I want to.
Tim.
Knowing pee, knowing poo.
Oh, mine, Papa, not you, Mr. Blunkett.
Sweets for my sweet, Valium for my mummy.
It's all over my friend.
There's a kind of rusk all over the wall tonight.
Voodoo childminder.
I just crawled to say I love you.
I call my wind Mariah.
Down at the old Cow and Gate.
Teats for two. In case you have twins.
Pampers got a brand new bag.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as the runaway stallion of time attempts to mount the reluctant mare of fate, and the town council meeting has to be halted for the day. I notice it's the end of the show, so from myself, Samantha, the teams and the fine folk of Oxford, it's goodbye.
Tim Brooke Taylor, Barry Cryer, Graham Garden and Harry Hill were being given silly things to do by...